Hello and welcome! I am Annemie, and today we are going to be taking a look inside a Hat in Time. As you can see, I've got about 30% of the way through. I've unlocked a large proportion of the game, and I feel confident at this stage that my opinion's not going to change too drastically. But I'm going to show you some stages and try and give you an idea about whether or not you would like them. So this is your character. This is, it's probably just called Hat Girl, something like that. You're in a big spaceship, and at the start of your game, your spaceship has a bit of a malfunction and loses all of its energy, and you have to go get it back. So this is essentially your hub world through which you teleport to other external worlds, and this is the first one that you will unlock. I didn't realise I had that there. Cool. So yeah, let's just jump straight into Chapter 1, Act 1. So first thing to note is that this game is incredibly pretty. I'm actually going to avoid going that way. Let's get up. There we go. So we're in this big zone. There are story things that we can do through here, and the story beats are entirely repeatable, which is always a nice feature, but you can just also run around trying to get collectibles. As you can see, you've got a rudimentary combat system, mostly consisting of hitting things with your umbrella, and most of it is puzzles revolving around your hats. I've got 5 hats. I think there are more than this. But so you start off just with your kid's hat, which essentially acts as sort of a quest marker. You've also got your sprint hat, which lets you get around slightly quicker. In this case, because I've upgraded it, got this little scooter. But you've got all sorts of other things. So in this case, I'm going to be using my brewing hat in order to explode a barrel. And this is most of what the game is. You largely run around areas trying to find collectibles, trying to get towards your goals. I think I've actually, for some reason I can't pan the camera down up here. It doesn't like me. I actually can't use turn the camera up and down at all. I think that might be a bug. Seeing as there are options in the menu to try and invert your camera controls. Let me actually see if I can fix that for the moment. Okay, I've got a bit more of control now. I think there was some auto camera control happening, which is an option I've not encountered before, but that is interesting. Clearly I should go through the options a bit more strictly next time. So let's see if I can find some collectible around here. As I've said, I've managed to get through this quite well. Let's see. No, I can't see anything. But yeah, you'll be... Can I hit this bell, I wonder? Ah, I can't attack whilst flying. Let's see if I can... Does that do anything? No. Okay. And when the game does this sort of thing, it is really fun. Just sort of hunting around for things you've missed, trying to figure out the best way to get to various locations. That is fun. So well done on the game for that. Unfortunately... Oh, there's a collectible down there. Let's see if we can get there. Whee! Oh yeah, there must be another hat I've not unlocked yet, because there are some hooks up there which I can't use yet. Hey, where is it? It's there. Ah, which means I think I actually have to use those hooks in order to get that. Which I don't have. That's a shame. Oh well. Oops. There we go. But yeah, when it does this thing, that is really good. And the story throughout this game is also, I found it genuinely amusing. Yeah, I can't just ride those things. Oh well. The problem is that it tries to go a bit story heavy in the stages after the first. So it stops giving you a big open sandbox to try and play around in, and just decides to force you along linear corridors. Oh, forgot I didn't have my brewing hat equipped. And these worlds are also a lot less amenable to backtracking. If you've missed something, you're probably not going to get it. I mean, that's a problem in this stage of the game as well, but only because the developers decided in their infinite wisdom that, so each stage has a timepiece, and when you collect that timepiece, the stage is over. It doesn't matter if you're part of the way through getting some other collectibles, it just stops. And level progress isn't persistent. So these things that I'm collecting right now, next time I come back to the world, they will be back, which is good for grinding purposes because these are your money. But it also makes quest lines that you might have completed, you might have found 3 out of the 4 things you need in order to complete that quest. It'll force you to restart that, and that is less fun. Okay, let's see if I can get up over there. There we go. So each level will also feature this guy here. Oh, 1 minute. There we are.
Not everything I sell is of value. I also sell terrible badges, and yet people buy them anyway.
So he sells you your character upgrades. So I've got no idea if that actually has a purpose or not. Let's... I can afford that, why not? The slightly weird thing is that it also makes you unlock stages with your currency. Good. Let's leave the shop. Which means that you're occasionally having to make a choice between... Yeah, sure, that one. Between whether or not you want a new upgrade or whether or not you want actual game progression, which I don't think is a particularly worthwhile trade-off. I don't think it adds any interesting choices. It's just like, do I want to do this game better, or do I want to have more of the game? Let's see if I can find those other... Because I think there are 5 people in this level sitting near ledges that you can kick off, because why not? Let's have our regular sprint hat back on. So yeah, the linearity removes a lot of what I really enjoy about this game, which is a colossal shame. Because at its heart, this game has... Oh, whoops. Turns out that fire hurts. Is there anything over there? I don't think so. This game has a real sense of fun and whimsy at its core. And to be frank, we need more games like that. It's just that it also makes some really quite... Oh. Thought I'd injured myself there. Whoops. This game does make some rather suspect decisions. But if you can look past that, then this game might be for you. And only you will really know that. So, yeah. I think that's about all I can say about this game. If you want to check it out, then check it out. but, you know, be warned that it isn't always this colourful. So the second and third worlds have a distinct lack of happy, joy, fun time colour, which is, again, another shame. Push this one off? Yes, that's 3. Yeah. So this stage isn't the most representative in the world, and it is also the only really free stage that I've come across. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video, however, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you want to see more videos like this, then please subscribe to my channel. And I hope that, above all, you have a lovely rest of your day. Goodbye!